So look, if you want to grow your wealth, your income, and increase the amount of time off, then these are the shortcuts that can help. Welcome to the Wealth Creation Podcast. Hey everybody, it's Daniel Latto speaking. Hope you're well today. So let's just talk about the decisions that you made 5 years ago and compare them with the decisions that you're making today. So the decisions that you made 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, whatever those decisions happen to have been, are responsible for the state of your life today. And that might be a good thing, it might be a bad thing. But knowing that those decisions are responsible for your life today follows that the decisions you make today will be responsible for how your life looks in 5 years' time. That's the books that you read, the people that you hang out with, the paying down credit cards and loans, etc., that you know you should be paying off. You don't do that in 5 years' time, you might be exactly where you are today. And I'm pretty sure most people don't want to be exactly where they are today. I don't want to be where I am today. I want to be further ahead. And the only way that I get that to happen is literally by making much better decisions today about how I want to live my life, what I want to do with my money, how I manage my health, how I manage my education, how I manage my relationships. And these are all basically down to decisions that I get to choose to make today. I was having a discussion with someone yesterday and they were talking about how they are genetically predisposed not to be successful, and they were using a race card effectively. And I was like, because they were, I don't like the term ethnic minority, but they're an ethnic minority and they were an immigrant too. And I'm like, oh, hold on a minute. I know lots of people who are immigrants that have done amazingly well. And that's based on the decisions that they made 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, just like everybody else's decisions. We all live our lives based on the decisions that we make. And sometimes the decisions that we make are, I'm not good enough because, insert whatever excuse you've got to insert. I don't want to live like that. I got 5 GCSEs, for goodness sake. No degree. No university education, and yet we've done very, very well. The reason we've done very, very well is because of the decisions that we've made. And trust me on this, we didn't always make great decisions, and we probably won't always make great decisions in the future either. But if we can continually improve the decisions that we're making so that when we get to our 5-year plan or our 10-year plan or our 15-year plan, because the chances are we will get there unless something happens to us along the way, all that future is going to be based on the decisions that I make myself and today. And sometimes some of those decisions aren't, I'm going to read this book and lose this weight and focus on my relationship. Sometimes the decisions are about who you are as a person, to go, do you know what? Regardless of my background, regardless of how I look or how I speak, I mean, I've got this lispy thing going on, which I never knew about until I saw myself on video. I'm like, what the heck is that about? Right? I didn't know that. But we've all got excuses and reasons as to why something can't work. And we can choose, listen to the language, we can choose to swap that around, and we can make a different choice to go, do you know what? I'm going to be successful because of that. Look at Jonathan Ross I don't like the guy, but look at him as an example. His speech is not the best, is it? Let's face it. But has that held him back as being a TV presenter? Absolutely not. So the decisions that you're going to make today will, the consequences of those you'll see within the next 5 years. So the key here is to decide what you want and begin to make better decisions, because the decisions that you make today are going to be the key for your future. Hope that's useful for you. We'll catch up with you on the next video. My name's Dan Latto. Take care. Hey, it's Dan here. Thank you for listening. Really appreciate each and every one of you. Please click like or subscribe to the entire podcast.